Hi, I'm Chris Beasley, and in this video I'm going to introduce you to the LPI100 load power supply interface. We're going to be unboxing this, and I'll show you what's inside so you can understand what you're going to get when you receive this device. So the load power supply interface is a device that allows you to expand upon the capabilities of our normal interface 1010 potentiostat, so you can scale up on voltage or current to test a larger device such as a fuel cell or an electrolyzer or a larger battery. And I'll show you how to connect that to an interface and even a typical power supply in just a moment. But let's go ahead and open up the box. First thing that you're going to get on top is a quick start guide and user's manual. Then there's going to be a bag with a number of different cables. So we have cables to connect the voltage sense leads to your device. That's what these two banana connectors are. We have two cables for connecting the power device, your load or power supply, to a calibration cell. That's what these smaller current carrying cables are for. There's a nut driver that you use to connect those cables to the calibration cells, which I'll show you in just a little bit. And then lastly, we also have the cable that connects from the back of the interface to the LPI device itself to provide power. I mentioned that there's two calibration cells within the box itself. There's a 200 milliohm calibration cell and a 2 ohm calibration cell, and you use those both to calibrate the device itself. So the first one was the 200 ohm calibration cell, or the 200 milliohm calibration cell. This is the 2 ohm calibration cell. And the exact values are specified on the label on the side of the aluminum block. To actually connect your calibration cell, you're going to remove that black cover. It's just two thumb screws that you unscrew to remove the cover, and then you have your leads to connect your current carrying cables, and then you also have your voltage sensing leads, and this is all explained in the quick start guide for how to calibrate also. But just to quick show you, that's where you're going to be connecting your current carrying cables and your sense cables. Next, we actually have the device itself. We have a connector. This is what connects to your interface 1010. There's a DB25 plus all the electronics built into here. Then at the end of one of the cables, we have this little expansion box where your voltage sensing leads connect, and then the other end of the voltage sensing leads obviously go to your device under test. And then we have two B and C connectors that we'll use to both monitor the output current of the device and also to send the signal from the LPI100 to the electronic load or the power supply. So I'll actually bring an interface 1010 over and show you how to connect the LPI to the 1010. So there we go, we connect the this DB25 connector for the LPI to the interface 1010. Then we have the smaller connector that goes on the miscellaneous I/O port on the back of the interface 1010. This is what provides power to the LPI device itself. And then lastly, I'm just going to swing over a typical power supply where you then can connect your signal in, so the signal that actually comes from the interface through the LPI. To the power supply. Then the second BNC that I have here is actually what's going to report the current back to the LPI device itself, and that's how we use the current that we measure along with the voltage response of your device, and that's how we calculate the impedance, obviously over a range of frequencies. Then lastly, you would connect whatever cables you need from the power supply or the electronic load to your device under test. So there you have it. That's the LPI100 and what's contained within the box. We have 4 different versions of the LPI100. We have a 10 volt, a 100 volt, and we have specifically a 100 volt for NF power supplies like this. And then lastly, we have a 1000 volt also. And, if you need any more information, please feel free to visit our website, www.gamry.com, or give us a call and we'll help you with your application. Thank you.